Hey guys, welcome back to another favorites video. First of all, I think I just said this in another video, but I apologize for the spacey time that we kind of had in the month of March. In addition to that, I want to say thank you because I uploaded a get ready with me using a product I'm going to talk about, the Lancome Skin Feels So Good video just a couple days ago, I believe, and it's kind of after a 3.5 week hiatus of not uploading to YouTube, and it's gotten a lot more views than some of my previous videos where things were more back to back. So if you missed me, then I'm really excited about that, and I'm sorry that I was so gone. So thank you for those that have been watching my videos. Yeah, that's all. This is the March monthly favorites. We're filming this on April 5th today. It'll probably go up sometime soon. We're not even gonna pretend like that I can put a date on that. So last month I did a format of the good, the bad, and the empty, and I really like that. I think I'm gonna stick with that because it kind of compiles empties videos and all that kind of jib jab, and I don't know. I'm never gonna be somebody that keeps my trash. The only times I'm gonna be keeping my trash is when my trash can's full and I'm just too lazy to take it out, and then there's things that are empty just sitting around. Please like this video if you're that kind of person. I have the giggles right now. I'm so sorry. I totally have the giggles. I have a lot of good things that I want to share. I have just a few bad things, but they're like seriously so bad. And then I have just one empty. Maybe we can start with the empty. Let's just go, you know, however we want. Before we jump into this, I just want to show you this t-shirt I got. If you follow on Instagram, Isabel Bedoya, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering her name, but she started doing her own clothing line, and literally the reason why I got this was it was $10 with $5 shipping, which is cheaper than anything you can really buy in stores, but favorite, total favorite. And the best thing about it is when I showed this to my husband, he was like, get me one too. And I was like, yes, yes, we'd be twinning and winning with shirts like this. So thank you, Isabel, for, you know, having some really fucking cool shit. Okay, starting with the empty, this is a little sample size of ceramide cream that I got in a duo with the Cicapair, and I've almost used this in its entirety, and I just went ahead and bit the bullet because I haven't found something that I feel like is consistently good until I started really using this. So I got a big one, and that's my empty. I'm really excited about that because, you know, this is really good, and I kind of recommend it to anybody that needs to try it. That or the Cicapair. I think they're both really good, but as my jam is good. I just noticed the expiration date on the bottom. Oh, it says 2020. I was trying to read that because I saw a 6 in there out of nowhere, and I was like, what did I just come across? Okay, let's go over some good stuff. First of all, we're in the middle of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. It's about to be over, and halfway through the month they had these 50% off, and I stocked up. This is hand soap. This is nothing special. It is a foaming hand soap, the Ulta Beauty brand. I got a couple of these, but this is the coconut cream, and for $3, yes. Abso-flippin-lutely yes. Those are great. Because I've been traveling a lot, I've noticed, you know, sleeping on different pillows and just being out of your element with the weather. I'm putting both of these in my favorites because I've been using the hail out of them. Let me tone this ISO down so that way you can read a bottle. That's better. This is the Knockout Tingling Treatment by Tarte. I kind of go back and forth with these. Like this one I kind of consider more intense in its job doing. But realistically they're the same. So this is a 10% acid complex. It's salicylic and lactic acids, and this is a 10% glycolic and salicylic blend. So this is more of a gel. This to me is kind of the upgrade, and this is like a little baby bottle. I'm sorry, this is Peter Thomas Roth. This is Tarte. These are both chemical exfoliators. This to me, you hear how fast I'm talking too? I guess I'm trying to like beat the time clock when I don't really have one to beat. This I got in a little like kit, like an acne kit, and I really like this. This to me is an upgrade from the Drunk Elephant TLC. So, Tarte really feels like if you feel a breakout coming on, it's just calming everything down, just bringing everything down a scotch. So, yeah, no. Let's go back and forth with makeup and skincare. I got some hair care in here too. Actually, fuck it. I have 3 palettes I want to talk about. Bing, bing, bing. I went into Sephora for literally the first time. Okay, real talk. If you want to consider putting wood flooring in your house, when you're at the store, wherever you're looking at, get you some little fake nails or something that just is annoying as fuck. Maybe just a bag of screws or something, and tap on it and see what it sounds like. And if that noise is anything like what you hear, like that insane echoing just noise, you need to go with tile that looks like wood or something else. So I went to Sephora for the first time in forever, about 2 weeks ago. And when I say forever, it was probably a solid 3, maybe 4 weeks, like middle of February, since I had actually been in a Sephora. And I was looking at all their palettes, and I was really like wanting to fall in love with the new Natasha Denona Tropic palette, and looking at a lot of things. And the things that were more impressive to me was like the new Pretty Vulgar palette, which I'm really still curious about. And I just couldn't fall in love with the Natasha Denona. I did think the Pat McGrath, the bronze little 6-lit was amazing. That pigment was amazing. So as soon as the 15% off VIB sale rolls around, the purple version, the La Vie en Rosé, it's going down. But out of everything, this is something that I did not think I was going to be interested in whatsoever. Just didn't give it any kind of thought when it first came out. This is the Petite Pro 2. Swatching this, and then I've worn it a few times on my eyes. This is really nice. Like, these colors are actually very stay true to what they are in the pan. In a really elegant, buildable way. They wear really well. So this is actually my first Viseart eyeshadow purchase ever. I have the Ablaze face kit, but that's face powder, so kind of exciting. This I'm putting in here, this is good. I have seen this video rolling around on YouTube that's got like 300,000 views at this point, where it's like, don't buy this palette. This isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. And I'm telling you guys, like, I have a lot of shit. I have a lot. I'm looking at my shit. I have a lot of really good stuff, and I have a lot of weird variety of things, but what I bought this for was these mattes. These mattes perform really well. Like, this is the lightest color, this blue-white. Come on. These are great, and this is going to be really fun. I do this more like on the extracurricular side of makeup, not the wearable aspect of it, but doing like face painting and powdering and whatnot, these are going to come in really handy for those types of things, especially that icy blue. But what I thought was really funny, like, these are all like chunky foils that give you like a good lid topper effect, and then you have the satin purple, where it was like, could you guys not make a chunky foil purple? Where was the drop off there? And on top of that, these are all very cool versions of their color scheme, except for this yellow is the warm version of a yellow, which I think is just so, it's very weird. And I'm like bashing this as I talk about it, but all of these are really good. They do perform very well. So I'm sorry that anybody bashed this. I think for the price, it's probably, it's not worth it for the price, but I did buy it for the pastel matte shades because I need some more stuff like that in my collection to do different like diffuse blowout looks and play. So there's number 2. This is for my BoxyCharm, and I'm so sorry you guys, I'm not gonna have a March BoxyCharm box unboxing because I opened that hoe and I had to drive and go take care of some things, so it just came traveling with me. I'm looking at it right there too. So yeah, I didn't open it for you guys, but I am excited about some of the sneak peeks for April. We will get back on track with doing that. And I have things from my March BoxyCharm that we're going to talk about right now. So this is the palette. Everybody has seen the brand trip, and everybody that was on the brand trip and the giant palette and all that magic. This is a really nice palette. This performs really well. The colors are really nice payoff. I was swatching them earlier. See? I don't know why, but I think like the real estate, like I was wearing a tank top earlier today, and the real estate right here is just like, why not? I'm always so awkward with, you know, where I'm putting my arms with swatches, because I want to swatch the top of my hand or like right here on my thumb, and then I'm doing this nonsense, so whatever. But all the shades in here do really well. They apply really well, whether it be finger or brush. And I like this. So, I mean, I took this and I was traveling with it, just traveling with this. This I was playing with different things. Like I was doing, like practicing cut crease looks. I have some very weird pictures that I can potentially insert if I feel like it. But laying this on top of, you know, a cut crease, it was really pretty. But it's not something that you can use by itself. This you can kind of use by itself. It doesn't have any transition colors in it. And don't think that the first row is transition because they're kind of frosty, metallic, satiny shades. This you could actually wear by itself. It was more minimal of what you could do with it by itself, but these were things that I was digging on. This is something else. This was out of BoxyCharm. This is a Pretty Vulgar blush. Now, this is my first Pretty Vulgar face powder product. I have a lippy that I got in BoxyCharm that was like this brown metallic gross thing. But what I will say is everybody's always talked about how pretty and elegant this is, but then how cheap it is, and I could not agree more. Like, it is so pretty, and if it had a little bit more density to the plastic, a little bit more weight to the compact, maybe a metallic closure, I would totally pay more money for this, and you know, whatever. So, but it is kind of a flimsy plastic case. This is Hush Blush. This is such a pretty nude color. Oh, I like this. It wore well, it doesn't get patchy. Is nice. This is something that I got in an influencer box in the Mom Life Vox box, and this is, it's just bath salts. Ooh, I just hit myself in the face. Bath salts, these are a lavender. It says relax and recover. This is by the brand Jacuzzi. Oh, these are Epsom bath salts, but I've been enjoying doing more bath bombs lately, and bath salts and all kind of magic things like that, and relaxing, because when you're busting ass breaking tile in a bathroom, you want to be able to relax and recover. This I had in a Get Ready With Me. This is the Lancome Skin Feels So Good. I'm always going to add words to that. It comes in kind of a smaller shade range, but it's kind of a skin tint tinted moisturizer, so you can kind of use it on a little bit more variety of skin tones. Like, it kind of blends in. It doesn't have to be perfect. This definitely has medium coverage. This wears extremely well. It's so impressive. This is kind of a little hidden gem. It's newer, but you know, I think it's gonna be one of those things that might get overlooked and just kind of sit around and maybe kind of go away, but it's definitely worth checking out. Definitely check it out. So in my perfume roulette, I've used both of these guys. This one I actually got more recently. This is Vera Wang Embrace. I got this in my influencer box. And this is one that I pulled from my little cup. As you know, my cup is up there. This is Hermes Un Ardine sur le Nil. It's really good. It smells just like outdoor kind of grassy floral. And I actually have this in like a little baby bottle, so I've been kind of using both of these a lot lately. And then this is more of like that sensual smell, and this is more grassy. They're nice. They actually complement each other quite nicely, but that's the more things I've been enduring. I do have two dry shampoos that I'm going to talk about. One's in my bads. My bad, yeah, good, the bad, yeah. And then one's good. These just came out, and I was definitely interested in trying the most intense version of this dry shampoo by IGK. This is the First Class Charcoal Detox for Deep Cleanse. this is actually, it's quite nice. When your hair get greasy, it's quite nice. Now, the funny thing is the bad that I'm going to show you in a minute was actually a good last month. So I said it was good, and now I'm just kind of like, oh wow. Because I had a little like reflection, we'll say that, with it. And I didn't realize how much it was building up until whatever. But anyway, I've been liking that one a lot. The charcoal is really good at absorbing. It's fun. So here's something that I love. So this brand, this is Lemonhead Space Paste, and I have a Space Jam as well. These are made by somebody that I've been following since like early MySpace days, which is pretty funny. And I adore her, so if you're watching this video, hey girl, hey, she's gonna be like, yep, there's the house, and yeah, she's technically an internet stalker of me, but that's okay, she's a fan. I've had this for a long time. This is the shade Mulholland, but I got both of these recently because there was a sale on the Forever 21 website. So this is Gun Show Space Paste. And if you've never used Space Paste, these are so insane. So they have like this weird jelly texture to it, but there's so much pigmentation. And the reflect is unreal. You can do things like this and not worry about spilling it, which is, you know, extremely high on my list, I cannot lie. But it's so easy to clean. Like once this dries, I can just kind of into the trash can. It comes off crazy easy. Like I can transfer it, you can move it around, you can shape it. When it's wet, you can use like all kind of different tools, whether like a little silicone tool. But I wanted to grab some more of these because I love these. They're so great to put anywhere, and they really don't go anywhere. They wear very comfortably. But this is my first Space Jam, and it's like the luxury version. It's got a shitload of different varieties of glitter in here mixed together to make like a really cool effect. This one's got stars in it. This is the birthday cake or birthday beach, and it's just doesn't that just look edible? Delightful. Okay, so this one, it's just a flippin' party. It's just a party. Not so much fun. So with festival season on the corner, you know, because I'm in Houston, Texas. You know, but realistically, normally, I mean, these are just fun to play with, like just to pop a little bit, like even during the summertime in Houston, to wear some just as a fun highlighter on one side of your face, like we were born in the 80s, and that's what we're meant to do with things like this. It's just fun. I've done this, like I'll, you know, on days where I have to drive far or drive a lot, I'll do like double bun, and I'll brush a little just right here, and it's so entertaining when you're in the middle of nowhere and you go into a gas station and they're like, you're not from around these parts, are you? They're delightful. So I love Lemonhead. Check them out online. I'll put that shit below. But they're definitely worth checking out. There are knockoffs and different makers of these kind of gel glitters out there, but in my opinion, these are the best. And I fully support, you know, the person I've been stalking for ages. Let's talk about some bad stuff. I have 3 bad things, and then I'll let you go back to whatever you were working on. So first thing, this was in my BoxyCharm. This is the Double Decker by Butter London. Now, first of all, Butter London is a brand that is near and dear to my heart because the way that I actually found out about Butter London was walking through SeaTac Airport, super fucking tired and hungry. And I saw something that said butter something. I was familiar with this brand of marshmallows called Butter Marshmallows, and they were toasted coconut and so good, and I literally carried all my suitcases and everything with me because I had a tremendous layover, just bored out of my mind, all the way down the tarmac to this butter store, and I was like, there's no marshmallows here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a manicure and pedicure. and I've kind of been hooked on their nail products ever since. But this is a not for me, dog. This is so wet and so goopy, and it just got everywhere. It wouldn't dry, and it's just no. I did not like it. I am particular with mascaras, though, I will say that. Secondly, this is the dry shampoo I was telling you about. Now, I'm going to insert a picture that I took, particularly the day I decided I did not like this. And it was on this brush, and you can tell a little bit in the center, but the picture will really show you what the fuck. But the dry shampoo was just gunked up, and like I could brush and it would just like, it was weird. And that's how my head felt. It just felt like there was a layer of shit on me. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it at all. This, don't buy this. Just don't buy this. This is by Ulta Beauty. It's a SPF 50 broad spectrum sunscreen rose water setting spray. Sounds like all the things you want in one bottle, right? It's not. It's not at all. It is not in any way, shape, or form. This instantly made me feel terrible. Like, it made me feel oily and greasy and shiny and kind of fucked up my makeup. Don't buy this. It was $10 and I regret it. Absolutely regret it. I should return it. I should return it. But I used it once and it was enough for me to know that won't happen again. Maybe barefaced, you know, for the beach, but I have really good sunscreen for things like that, so. Let's see. And then lastly, I have one thing that has been, since the moment I got this thing, I immediately knew it would be in this favorites video. This is the name on here? This is a Dyson V6. I don't know if it's an animal or what, but it comes with like the long tube. You know, you can get in tiny little places and all that jib jab. This thing is the best. We got this right when we started our bathroom project, and this is like, I love this thing, I really do. I've realized that they have newer models, so this was a good deal. I got this for like 250 bucks still, and I think the newest one's like 400 bucks, but I don't know. You can find the older ones. I doubt there's a damn difference between the new ones and the old ones. There's slight differences, but the bottom drops out for when you want to throw trash away. You can take this whole thing off. These are easy to remove. Holy guac. And it does a good job. It's super light. I was at my mom's house and she has this like insanely heavy vacuum cleaner, and I was cleaning up and I'm just like throwing the vacuum and like pulling it back, like lugging. So I'm taking this everywhere I go. I love it, I need it, it's delightful, and such a happy investment. So that's it, you guys. That is all the stuff I have to show you. I'm sure I could come up with a million more things that I love, but that's it for right now. Quickie, I just went outside to let my dog outside, and I just brushed this off with a paper towel outside, and it's gone, for the most part, but love Lemonhead. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe to my channel so you can come back for more bullshit. I love doing this for you, and I hope to continue doing it and all that kind of magic, so see you later. You know, it's so hard to say goodbye, but we're just gonna do that right now.